The egg crisis explained, part 1. Now everyone's complaining about the price of eggs. It's been going on for about a month. The USDA suggested 58 million hens had to be euthanized due to avian influenza. So let's figure that each hen was producing an average of 325 eggs per season. So you take 325 times 58 million, that's a lot of lost production. And it's going to take some time for that to come back to where it should be. Now it takes 21 days to hatch chicks. Statistically, 50% will be pullets, 50% will be cockerels. Cockerels are male, and there's no use for them, so they're going to be euthanized. So therefore, you have to incubate more eggs to get more pullets. The price of feed is through the roof, despite 58 million hens not being fed. And the cost of raising a pullet until they can start laying, it's astronomical. It's a seriously high cost. It takes a pullet, depending on the breed of egg layer, 18 to 22 weeks at the earliest to start laying. So therefore, we're going to have a supply problem for a while, and demand's going to be there. So who knows, maybe another year or two, it'll be back to normal, but who knows? I mean, trying to replace 58 million hens is no easy task. It's no small task. It could take more than 2 years. We don't know, because most of these laying hens, producers, they're only kept around for two to three seasons. So each year you got to replace them too. So who knows? Maybe it could be more than 2 or 3 years until we get back into production, where eggs, the price will drop. That's the end of part 1. The egg crisis, part 2 explained, or is it? Now a lot of backyard producers have been on social media complaining their hens are not laying. They're getting very few eggs. Some of them aren't laying for up to 6 months, and I'm really confused by this, because I'm not really giving any reasons why, other than they're blaming Purina Feed, Producer's Pride, for the loss of eggs. And once they start feeding this product, the hens started back up again. It doesn't make much sense, because I use the same feed, not as a sole feed source. It's 50% of the ration, because I buy locally grown grains and mix it together. So I'm not having this problem. So I'm starting to wonder if people who run these backyard flocks really have an understanding of a chicken's physiology. Now after every season, chickens go through a molting period where they regrow their feathers, and they rarely produce anything for 3 months, if at all. Maybe a sporadic egg here or there in a 3-month period. But after the first 2 or 3 seasons a chicken's been laying, they lay fewer and fewer eggs as time goes on, as they get older. So I have to wonder if people don't understand the physiology, or if they have a lot of old hens that they're expecting a lot out of that aren't going to produce. So I'm going to show you some videos of what's going on around here. I'm hoping part 1 and part 2 help you understand a little bit about what's going on with the egg crisis. Thanks for watching.